Hello everyone, welcome to this video, and in this video I'm going to show you guys exactly step by step on how you can actually spot 100x Solana meme coins before they blow up. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to show you guys in this video. Let's just immediately get started. Before I do so, however, you need a few tools in order to basically find 100x Solana meme coins. The tools you need are of course DEX Screener. We're going to use dexscreener.com, and we also need this website called 100X. Just make sure to pull those websites up. And also what I would recommend using is a Telegram trading /sniperbot. This is basically a place where you can quickly buy and sell Solana meme coins. It's much faster than Radium. I've linked in the first link in the description. You need to use a Telegram sniperbot, otherwise you will simply not be able to get into projects fast enough, and that could just lose your entry. So yeah, basically it's really important that you use that. And that being said, let's just immediately jump into the video. So I'm just going to quickly head over to a new DEX Screener tab, simply because I want to remove all the filters. I'm going to show you guys exactly what you need to do. So once you're at dexscreener.com, click on new pairs first, because new pairs is of course where all the new pairs are basically being listed on Solana. So every time someone creates a new meme coin, it will be listed at new pairs. All you need to do is make sure to click trending at 5 minutes, last 24 hours needs to set to the last 5 minutes, and make sure to click newest right here. Once you've done that, make sure to select Solana as well, and basically these are all the tokens that just launched. You can see a shitload of tokens are launching every single hour basically, but we need to filter the ones out that are most likely a scam. To do this, head over to filters right here at the top right, and then make sure it's set to Solana, and at liquidity, what we're going to type in is at least $1,500 in liquidity. This means it has at least 10 Solana in liquidity, which is really important. Furthermore, we're only going to look at coins with at least a $10,000 market cap. If it's lower than that, then it most likely means that either the developer is holding a really big amount of the tokens, or they are basically just burning all the tokens, and of course that could be bullish, but I just only recommend looking at $10,000 in market cap and above, simply because the smaller ones are just most likely scams, and you will not be able to really buy into them because of the low liquidity and basically the high slippage you will get them. Furthermore, make sure, let me quickly check, 24-hour volume also needs to set to at least $10,000. I would recommend doing that. And basically that are all the filters I would recommend just putting in right now. And basically once you've done that, click on apply, and you will already notice that a lot of different tokens are already being removed again. I mean, right now we're only having about 10 tokens the last 1 hour, and previously it were like 30 or 40. So we basically already filtered out a lot of scams. And now the tokens you are seeing right here could also be scams of course, but at least they are at least a little bit better than the rest. So right now we can see this token, for example, launched 3 minutes ago. All we do is click on that token, and basically we can see if this is a potential good buy. Now how do we know if it's a potential good buy? Well, first of all, you want to make sure that it has a decent amount of volume. We can see this literally launched 5 minutes ago and already has $50,000 in volume, which is really important. The more volume, the hyper it will get. So it's really important it has a lot of volume. Furthermore, you also want to make sure that it has this logo and banner and all the socials updated. If it doesn't have the socials updated, I would not recommend buying into it, because you of course want to know what the project actually is about. For example, right here we're seeing this project called It's a Slow Cook, and it just doesn't really show the socials. They have not updated it yet, and if they have not updated it yet, there's a bigger chance that the developer will scam, because if the token is updated with the socials, the developer basically needs to pay $300 to dexscreener.com, and basically if the developer does that, it just shows that he is at least a little bit serious in the project. So yeah, we're going to just click on the first one. Right here we're seeing this coin called Pews. And what we're basically going to do first of all is head over down right here, because we need to make sure that this project is actually safe. So in order to do that, what we're basically going to do is copy the contract address right around, let me quickly do that, right around here. So here's the contract address, just copy it, then go to workcheck.xyz and paste the contract address right here. Then click on check, and what we're going to make sure to do is that it says at least something like good. Sometimes it will say medium risk or risk. If it says that, just don't buy the project, or at least know what's wrong with the project. Right now it will say good, and the only problem is that it has a low amount of liquidity providers, which is completely normal. And yeah, basically right now, if we're seeing here at top holders, we can see that the top 10 holders are currently holding about 28%, and that's really decent. I mean, the first one always needs to be Radium. Radium needs to be holding the most amount of tokens, because that is of course where you're buying. And basically under that you will just see random snipers probably buying the project, and we can see that's nothing crazy. As long as nobody holds more than 10% of the entire supply at launch, like the first 30 minutes, you're good to go. And basically that just shows that the project is actually not being bought up by the developer or not being sniped. To also double check this, what you can do is actually click right here. It will bring you to SolScan, and what you can then actually do is head over to holders right here, and then just alright, so right now it's just not showing the holders. I think that's because Solana is congested, but normally you can go into head it over to holders, and it will just show you how many tokens are being held by, for example, the developer. So it's just really important that you basically just double check that. So you click right here, and basically once you've done that, click on holders right here, and it should show you the holders. Now once you double check the holders and also went to rug check that XYZ and everything is saying good, then you could potentially buy the project. Now you need to of course know that there is still no guarantee that this does a 100x, but we just found this project here at a 24k market cap, and the chart is looking pretty decent. I mean, it's currently in an uptrend, which you of course want to see at launch. Most of the time projects at launch run to about a 200k market cap if it's decent, and then they either die off or they of course go much further. So right now what we're quickly going to do to double check if this project is actually good is head over to the website and see if the website is any good. Has there been any time put into this website? If the website is just a one page with only a small amount of text, then it will most likely not do well. It just shows that the developer has not really put any time into the project, but we can see this is actually a pretty decent website. It even has some download links for the profile picture. So yeah, this is looking really good. It means the developer has been putting some time into the project. We can also though head over to Twitter, and basically once we're right here, it will just show you the Twitter, and what you want to make sure to do is check if it says liquidity pool burned. It will also show you that on rug check, but just make sure they have also showed this. And basically what you just want to make sure to do is that the Twitter is active. We can see right now 1 minute ago is basically the last tweet, which is of course pretty bullish, and then 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 25 minutes. So yeah, you just want to make sure that a project is active on Twitter. If they are not, then it just means that the developer either doesn't know what he's doing, or he's just not putting enough power on this project, basically, because Twitter is the most important thing for a project. Basically, once you've double checked their Twitter, what you can also do is head over to Telegram. Telegram is a really important metric for a coin. It basically just shows you how active the community is. So just enter into the project just like this. And now we're in the community. We can see they have a quick voice chat running. They're already doing some raids, which is bullish. And then we can just see right now that the community is pretty active. They have a buy build running, which is bullish. And what you can also try and do is type /admin list, and sometimes it should show you the admin list. Right now we can see that Rose is not in this group, meaning we will not be able to see the admins. What you can still however do is go right here and see how many admins are in the group. The more admins that are in the group, the bullisher it is. Of course it can also be a one-man project, but I just like basically the more admins in the project, the bullisher it is. Just shows that the community is the team is actually pretty connected, and it's just not a one-man run basically. And yeah, basically once you've double checked all of these metrics, we can start buying the coin. I mean, there's still no guarantee of it doing a 100x. It is right now at a 20k market cap. So let's say we simply bought 1% of our entire network into this project. So let's say you have 10 Solana, you just simply buy 0.1 Solana into this project. Now if it ends up doing a 100x, that of course will turn that 0.1 Solana into a 10 Solana, literally doubling your network with only 1% risk, which is of course a really nice risk to reward ratio. Furthermore, it's actually quite easy to reach a 100x. I mean, 20k market cap, a $2 million market cap would mean a 100x. And I mean, a lot of projects are recently running to crazy heights simply because Solana and Bitcoin are doing good. So yeah, a 20k market cap is really good. I always recommend buying projects between a 10k market cap to around a 200 to 250k market cap. In my opinion, that's the sweet spot for a really nice, basically a really nice 100x. I mean, if it's of course a 250k market cap project, it is a lot safer, but it will take longer to reach a 100x. If it's a really small project, it will go much faster. However, it is also just risky of it just dying out. But yeah, now let's say that this project will potentially do good. The developers and the team keeps on pushing this, then this could potentially do really good. In order to do then just buy the project, what we need to do is snipe the project. It's really important that we buy using a Telegram sniper bot or a Telegram trading bot and not Radium. Using Radium, it'll just take too long to load and it will not give you a good entry. However, if we just copy the contract, go to Telegram and then to the Telegram sniper bot, then click on buy, paste the contract right here, it will give us the best entry possible, the quickest possible. I mean, what I'm right now going to do is simply buy 0.001 Solana of this project, or 0.01, simply because I don't want to lose any money if it decides to work basically. So I'm just going to enter 0.01 Solana, and then it will just buy that project. And now I'm going to show you guys how quickly this is going to be basically. It says private transaction sent, and literally within a few seconds, like we can see right here, it says buy success, and that's all you need to do in order to buy. What you can now do is go click on start, click on positions, and it will show you all the coins you're basically holding. So let me quickly refresh this. We can see right here, this is now the coin you're holding, and if it now goes up, you can see how much money you're making. And it's that easy. That's all we need to do in order to buy a coin. So yeah, basically that's how I would recommend finding 100x's. This is how I am doing it basically in my free time when I'm just trying to dig in a little bit on projects. This is how I am basically finding 100x Solana meme coin projects. And yeah, that's basically all I have for you guys right now. Of course, there's no guarantee for 100x, but using this method, there is at least a little bit of a bigger opportunity or a bigger chance of you finding a 100x and just buying random pairs of the new pairs section. And yeah, that's basically all of you guys right now in this video. Please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel, and make sure to go to the first link in the description for the Telegram trading /sniperbot. And that being said, I hope I will see you guys in the next crypto, meme coin review or tutorial.